All right, here we go. Another new guitar for me, picked up pre-owned, and let's go around the line and see which one it is. And it is this new, to me, 10S, like Sam, GF Modern. Did some mods to it, picked it up from a buddy in the US, so I bypassed China and 10S, and let me take it down and show you. All right, so this is the 10S GF Les Paul Modern. To me, it looks a lot like an Eclipse. It looks like 10S wanted to change up the body from a traditional Les Paul, and they did some tweaks to it, but it's very close to an ESP LTD or ESP Eclipse. So this guitar is black. It's got a beautiful finish to it. It's daytime, so the lighting isn't great. You'll see a lot of reflections. But what I did was I had my luthier Jake put in a Dimarzio Evolution pickup in the bridge, and I left the stock neck pickup, which, believe it or not, underneath it says Epiphone in there. So I'll look for that pickup. I have it in a bag, so I'll dig it out when this video ends. So it's got the ABR 1 style bridge, gold hardware, a very nice switch, 500K pots with the speed knobs, those Les Paul speed knobs. It's got some beautiful binding. Binding is good. Quality control is great. The fingerboard is ebony as per 10S. The frets are jumbo and the inlays are mother of pearl. So it looks like a nice dark ebony. I don't think they dyed it. I do see a light streak, right over here. It's a little bit of a lighter streak in the wood. And the headstock is their own shape because of, they tried to change it from Gibson. They have that 10S logo, and it has a bone nut. Nice binding on the headstock. Grover tuners, are they real? I don't know. I guess you'd have to match the fonts to see if they're the Chinese Grovers or legit Grovers, but they stay in tune very well. It does have a volute, slight volute. The neck is a 60s thin, so it's not one of those 50s fat necks. And it's got that nice carve here for the fret access, and it also has a belly cut too. So after drinking a few beers every weekend, these belly cuts definitely come in handy. It's thick too, so I'd say it's a full thickness body, which is nice because it's not thin. Some people despise thin Les Pauls, but there's the belly carve. And then when I got this guitar shipped to me, oh God, the post office, they're the worst. I put in a claim because it took a direct hit right by this strap holder. And there was a big dent, so the luthier filled in the wood and added paint It's not perfect, but it really came out pretty good. You can see the seam. I don't even care. I was gonna just put gaffing tape over it because this is a player and it's not a showpiece, but he did a nice job with that. He sprayed poly or nitro on there and replaced the strap holders because they were gold, but they were huge. And I used these Dimarzio Eclipse straps and I couldn't get them on, so we went for black. And they're tight. So here's the body of the guitar. The specs are on Reverb. You can look up all the specs. The stock pickup, the output is low. It's about 7.4, and this one was 7.6 or 7. So I put in that Evo, and now the thing is pushing much higher output. So for metal, you really have to crank the gain with the stock ones. So here's the neck and the mother of pearl. It's very nice. Really no flaws. I cranked out a tune from Godsmack using this guitar. I'll post the link. And let me just see if I can dig out the pickup that was in the bridge to show you. So if you want to check out one of these 10S GF moderns, go for it. If they make this in cream, I'd be all over it because it looks a lot like that new 2022 LTD Eclipse that's coming out, and I haven't yet to see one in person, just stock photos. So came out in what, January? It's already June, so I don't know what they're doing over at ESP. All right, so thanks for watching. Let me grab that pickup and rock on. All right, so here's the Evo box, and this was the bridge pickup that was in the 10S and designed by Epiphone USA. So these guys are probably making everything in these factories, whether they're Chibsons, Epiphones, LTDs. They're probably all walking distance from each other, and they borrow parts from each other. So this was the pickup. It's a great pickup if you like that classic low output tone. But for me, the Evo was the one that I went with. And now I have that, I guess, that Adam Jones look with the one covered, one un. All right, rock on, be well, God bless, peace out.